our journey together since beginning of this year. Just the bedroom, basically. I thought there's so much.
You've been through many style iterations. I think that's something people don't really realize when they move into a new space. It's like they want everything to be done and like it to be finished and it to look really good, but it's really a journey, especially as like you buy your first home and like things happen in pieces.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen all at once. So now 2 years later-ish, a little over 2 years.
Right.
We've really created the bedroom of your dreams. I remember when you first moved in here, you were very adamant about it not being bohemian because you knew that isn't what you wanted anymore, but it didn't mean that we could like make those changes all at once.
Right, and it was new to me, so it's also something I have to like live with, like you said. And I think now we've gotten to a place where I'm like so happy with it and absolutely dream bedroom. So how crazy is that?
It's insane.
Like that's how I lived.
There's literally stuff exploding everywhere.
I didn't know how to get rid of things. There's no rhyme or reason here. Monkey stuff always in my bedroom.
And you just like move stuff to the side and move it over there for whatever was functional for you in the moment.
Right.
For like the photo.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Like, I could make it look like I was in a clean room just for that photo, but evereverything was
chaotic. Yeah.
And there was no way around it because I just had too much stuff.
Yeah. I mean, too much stuff is the heart of the issue.
When you came over and helped me do an edit at that point, telling me to get rid of all things that were medium.
Yeah, all the things that were medium. So it was really you shifting your mindset to being like, I want to have this feeling, like the pictures you take of it being like spacious and I can breathe and it's beautiful, and like really applying that to everywhere in your home. So we just started editing and editing and editing, and editing has still been a thing. Like the video we just did a little bit ago in quarantine has been a thing that you continue to learn how to do and gotten better and better at without me.
That's true.
And that's the goal.
Yeah.
And also it was weighing on your relationship because Nate is like very much a minimalist.
Oh my gosh, it gave him so much anxiety.
Yeah. And it was just like stuff like exploding out of drawers, and to some degree we didn't necessarily have the infrastructure we needed. Like if you look back at your first room photos, the drawers, it was like a small 6 set of drawers from Urban Outfitters. Like that wasn't necessarily enough for you, but we were still trying to teach you how to live within the parameters of what you had, and the answer being edit out. And then, you know, you started making some more updates on the house in general, and then you decided to buy that like larger dresser from Restoration Hardware, which was the right size for your stuff. And if that was overflowing, then like 100% you needed to get rid of stuff. So that's sort of where we were going for this most recent bedroom update. And another huge thing was that like Monkey lived in your bedroom, and you kind of just had like a cardboard box and then like a little bath rug and like a plastic bin. He didn't really like.
What was he enclosed in? Oh no, he didn't have an enclosure.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was a card. He had like some cardboard boxes and like that plastic
He was free to roam. Oh my god.
And his little pellets, like his poops, were all over your room.
Yes, all over.
And so I was like, at the beginning of quarantine, I was like, okay, let's make a nice enclosure for Monkey. Like he's so important to you, and Nate's so handy, like easy peasy.
Which was hard for me to take because I was like, how dare you say
Monkey can't roam free.
Constrain Monkey.
Yeah. And
but we figured out, you know,
a
way to make it beautiful, and we built this like super easy like plywood, plexiglass situation, try to give him as much space as possible. We put it against the window instead of the other side where the mirror was, and we just thought that that was a good place, kind of out of the way. And we lived with that for a while. Monkey took some time to adjust, but he eventually got used to it, and you know, I think at that point, after I built this, you came over again.
I was like, if you really want to take your bedroom to the next level, this is an eyesore. One. Number two, you don't spend the majority of your day in your bedroom. You spend the majority of your day in your office. So it was like, what if we move Monkey to the office so he's actually with you? You posted to your Instagram story like yesterday of Monkey like editing inside of your shirt with you. So you're actually spending more time with him when he's in there anyway.
Like no brainer.
Yeah. But that's like the evolution of all of it. Like we don't have all the answers in the beginning. As the journey unfolds, like things come together. So Monkey living in the office was actually what made the most sense. And then once we decided that, we were like, okay, let's get a beautiful rug for your bedroom. Let's get you like a real bed. not just like a little platform base that it had, no headboard.
Oh, right. I didn't have a headboard for the 2 years I lived here, and the pillows would fall behind, and it just kind of looked...
It never looked finished.
It never looked finished, that's right.
On top of that, this plant lived in the corner on Nate's side, which just like felt really claustrophobic to me. You don't have side tables. We have this like one table here and a random lamp, and then a stool on the other side, and that felt really unfinished too. So lack of like formal bed, right? Like you just had a platform, no headboard.
It was also breaking, so
that was another thing. And then we didn't have side tables or lamps, and there was no like balance or finished structure in the room because those are functional pieces.
So I have a guy who does custom furniture for me, woodwork. So I asked him to do this bed for me. Just copy the Restoration Hardware bed that I really like, do a little custom tweaks here and there, and it's made a huge difference.
Like night and day.
Night and day.
We were playing around with like a bench at the end of the bed.
Yeah. We saw a piece of furniture here. We actually saw this on the website.
Yeah. It doesn't have that shelf.
It didn't have that middle shelf, so we're like, why not build it?
Yeah.
I think we did a good job in terms of figuring out the color for it. We actually ended up matching the Restoration Hardware dresser.
Yeah.
Oak. And that all looks really, really nice.
Yeah, it's really simple and clean. Rainey's the type of person that like needs that push to buy something. It'll like all be in her cart, or she'll like have been thinking about it, and then she just like waits for me to come over to execute it.
Yeah.
So I was like, we need to decide on those lamps. Like that's gonna take this from like pretty good to like fucking amazing.
And like I was just like, will it like is it that important to get lamps?
Yeah, and it is.
Look at how amazing that looks.
Night and day. Making over your sort of bedroom suite, the bathroom was included in that.
It was, yes.
When you moved in here, you wanted to kind of keep the integrity of the bathroom. The person that lived here has this like really amazing like raised tub on like marble pedestals and like this like sort of pink marble in the bathroom.
Like look how much product is sitting on this stool and these baskets.
And like when Mike used to roam, we tried. I tried to work with it as it was for you. And remember, I told you in the beginning, I was like, you need a vanity with drawers for your bathroom sink.
And
like,
that just felt like the biggest hurdle to overcome because I'm just trying to keep the integrity of the original house. So how do I keep that and also get drawers? And then this is where the custom guy who did my bed also said he could build drawers under the current marble sink. And that was a game changer. I said, okay, there's no way I'm not doing that.
Yeah. When we decided to make this like overall makeover of your bedroom suite, we were like bathroom too. And that has been a game changer.
We did it at the
same time. It looks incredible. Like having those drawers is so functional. It's amazing. Yes. And now your bathroom has that same sort of like hotel, like elevated vibe. That's part of the journey is like, we didn't do it all in the beginning. You didn't have this stuff when you moved in for the first 2 years that you lived here. Yeah. This happened like 2.5 years later that we were able, that you had put some money aside knowing that you had projects you wanted to invest in. Also, this is like, you know, this is property. This is how we increase the value of the space.
Okay, let's do this review.
Yeah, let's show them. Walk in and you're just like, right, Simba? Simba, tell him.
That's absolutely right. Read over you say that.
This is the same color as me.
For this dresser, the top of it, we just decided to keep it super simple, like 2 pillar candles, 1 diptyque candle, like some of her favorite gold jewelry pieces. These like Taschen books, they're super amazing, like art and architectural books right here. And we just put this CB2 faux coral piece on top, and then this beautiful diptyque bottle.
You like to group things in 3.
Yeah, I like odd numbers look better together. We kept the gold mirror here.
Wait, we also changed out the lights.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. I kept yelling at you about that because there were these really like old dated light fixtures right here. And then come over here, these were the custom side tables we made. We opted not to do drawers because sometimes drawers invite RRAYYME to like shove stuff in there. So keeping it more of like just a shelf. And just kept the side tables super simple. Added these really lovely lamps from Restoration.
Yes, these lamps are great.
Lamps are great, matching on each side.
And then you see the bed here.
Yeah.
We've got that 5-inch huge panel that goes all the way as the headboard, making a huge statement. Because we had an option of making it shorter, but we went with the taller option. And it has 5-inch all the way around. This is a king size bed. Let's talk about the pillows.
Yeah. So,
I love these pillows.
Yeah, these are from Pottery Barn. They're just like a linen blend, like woven textured, adds some depth to the bed. And RRAYYME wanted to be really simple to make the bed, so we just did 3. It's not over the top, but it still makes it feel much more finished than having nothing at all.
There's like pieces of Scotch tape right here because I didn't used to have curtains. I would literally hang pillowcases with Scotch tape, and look how far we've come.
RRAYYME said before, important to remember that this was a process. Like
Yes.
she used to keep pillowcases as curtains. When she moved in, she spent a lot of money like just purchasing the house. She couldn't do all of the finishings at once. So if you're in that position, remember that it is a journey and it does take time. And as you sink into the space, what you want for the space will change. And that's really important too.
Totally.
High five, sis.
We did it. We did it. Can we just talk about the fact that I still don't have hot water in my shower?
Wait, you do?
I don't. I haven't had it
For how long?
for like a year.
Wait, so you take cold showers?
Yeah, that's why I take cold showers. Or I take baths. I don't have hot water in the shower.
When are we fixing this?
It's a situation because in order to fix it, they have to break this wall to get into the shower, and then I have to get new tile. And then if I need to get new tile, I need to redo the whole entire shower. So
Okay, stay tuned because
we're gonna have a chat. It's pretty ridiculous that I don't have hot water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's that.
That's great.
That's the end of the video. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.